on the form tip for airplanes, right before you go into airplanes, there's that stretch. And that spinal stretch is real important about trying to achieve shoulder-to-shoulder alignment. So let's go through it together so I can demonstrate it for all our T-tappers at home. It's more about knee to ankle before you put your arms up to stretch. And so I often tell people, check your form. If you go too wide, see, if I go wide, I can't get my knee out to the ankle. So then when my arm is up, when I'm trying to stretch, I'm going to start using my hand to pull the shoulder back. That's why, let me demonstrate to you, the most common error is that people will have, they'll be focusing on trying to get their hand back, so they start reaching back. And that creates muscle imbalance in the spine, which if you do have a muscle imbalance, you could pull a disc out or activate or aggravate something on that. But when you're in alignment, you're supporting your spine. So when I said during the workout, grab your ankle or your little toe, grabbing your ankle isn't cheating, because it's going to help you give that leverage muscle activation that we've been talking about during this retreat. So when I bend the knee, okay, now I'll show you how much of a difference it is if you're a short torso. I'm a long torso. But when I'm a short torso, I kind of take away some of my spine. It's harder to get down there because my legs are longer. When you have a longer spine, you have more space to reach down. But the stretch works for all body types. So I support my leg as I go down. I don't just reach down. I support my knee as I go down, which helps me to keep the knee out to the ankle. Let's all do it at the ankle. Even if you're a long torso, at the ankle is not cheating. It just helps you optimize the stretch. So now you can see if your knee's over your ankle, and then you reach up to your own best ability. Even if you're not able right away to put wrist over the shoulder, that's okay. You're going to do it on the exhale. Your hand on your ankle is going to help you push stretch, okay? Push, stretch up with the hand, not push, reach across. It's push, reach up, trying to achieve wrist, shoulder, shoulder, ankle. See that straight line? Then I have you tighten the other leg to help stabilize the spine. I look up with the head with my eyes, because people forget their necks are part of the spine. That cervical is important, even if you only feel like your eyeballs are moving. Then stretching your fingers increases the neurokinetic connection, that NK flow. As you look up, inhale. And then as I push on my ankle, see how I pushed my shoulder, I set my lats, I twisted to create optimal shoulder to shoulder. So now, if you're a person who doesn't have that flexibility in the beginning, I go inhale, I push lift, look how much better. That is alignment where those who are more advanced can set the shoulder, and then you have to adjust the wrist forward. Oftentimes, the more advanced, they'll go inhale, they'll set their shoulder, and there goes their wrist. So when you set the shoulder, you have to accommodate to keep the wrist and palm up when you rest. Okay, feel as you're resting, as you shift. Don't put the gravitational pull on your spine. Laterally coming over, I say mitten hands, that just helps you to focus, to keep the weight on the leg as you shift over. Now on the other side, I'll demonstrate it with the thumb to the little finger, just so it gives this variety if you're at that point. Otherwise, just go right back to your ankle. So for those who have a longer torso or have the advanced flexibility, you grab on the outside of the toe, because look, it helps you to shift that elbow in. Look at your own elbow, don't look at me. See how when you have that thumb outside by the little toe, you can twist the elbow in, which means that's going to twist the shoulder back. You see that? Now you drop down with your head. You're looking at your knee to ankle before you put the arm up. It's supporting your weight as you reach down to that thumb. Now you push against the foot to get the arm up. You achieve your shoulder to shoulder. You tighten your opposite leg. Thumb is at me. Stretch fingers. Then inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the little toe. Feel how that automatically shifted your shoulder straight up. For those that are super advanced, you push in the floor when you squeeze so that you can activate the core and shoulder. So inhale. Squeeze, push the shoulder, now curl the core as you keep squeezing. 3, 4, palm up as you rest. Shift on over. And from this position, just to show when you're maxed out, a way to get out of it rather than pushing the knees is 1, 2, 3, heels in, or 1, 2, 3, then toes, or 1, 2, 3, heels in, or 1, 2, 3, then toes. Hand on knee, push, curl it, tuck it, push it, curl it, tuck it, support that spine, mid-thigh, keep pushing, curling all the way up with a curl, shoulders up, big shoulder roll, and then you kick it out. Did you feel the difference, how you can create optimal thoracic core activation, which not only is in the flexibility, but it's eliminating all of those side effects of whatever necessary medications or unnecessary overtoxicity from wine and sugar the night before. And that's why you will feel additional heat, but you also might be slightly nauseous. It all depends on everyone's own individuality. So that's why we go into the airplanes after, which is very lymphatic. But if you feel, whoa, that's a little intense, now you know how to get out of it and optimize and get that stretch.